has been called.
First look at this chamber duel. SUYGETSU creeping on forward, trying to test the limits. It's a shot through the wall to open us up. And the aforementioned Yetu may have to wait a little longer to get involved in this one. Site already being taken. JN, the IGL, leading this charge and getting that spike planted. But the approach is mixed. Both ends still being watched. SUYGETSU in place for another couple kills. It's now a 4 versus 2. Isolated they are in the site, perhaps looking to breach Angel's position and find some extra room, but they're not fully aware of this. And he can re-clear with the rest of his team. Utility coming through towards
A, where the Omen just sat in garage, but cNed is going to take that early pick onto Woot with a martial headshot.
No initial trade, dodges the fault line and can stay in place. Sterben eventually claims. Now Flux can get things underway. More kills found, and so too Zyppan will hit the deck. We spoke of having 4 players upstanding. This time it's Flux's turn. And Shao in the retake, Guardian in hand. Woot just dips away from it. There's too much pressure here from NAVI, and it's not something they're willing to contend with.
Look at that, the pick onto Shao, opening up the C site, and SUYGETSU absolutely shut down from that fast retake, possibly a pick possibility.
Now,
we can have B and C completely without any need with SUYGETSU's trip and also on C, but SUYGETSU lovely picking up a kill onto sociablEE. That's the duelist on. That's their fast entry out of there, but it does look like it's going to be coming into an AX
30 seconds left.
Utility coming through, fault lines and aftershocks, compromising Zyppan, 5 kills. SUYGETSU stunned up from the corner, also on the operator, moving into the 1v3. It's difficult. Right now, Yetu will just be playing off the contact of that player on default.
Let's see if the linchpin of Angel in garage can cause some problems. Definitely one, but traded straight back out by his mirror pick.
Nice shot from Zyppan to deal a bit of extra damage as they start to move through. Shao up on an island, a pedestal, in which Woot is only too happy to claim both kills. Another 4 versus 2. NAVI right now getting shut out. This Flux roster, it's young and they're hungry. Up to the challenge, Tailwind Prime. cNed looking for it and will be outright denied. JN finds, and the second scope weapon this time of SUYGETSU will make an attempt at it.
Look at where the race positioning is. Could be all down to timing of these peaks.
As soon as that trademark is hit, it's got to be the green light for Flux. They'll know the compromisation is there, but perhaps opting to head in before that even happens. Utility holding them at arm's length, but finally breaching entry. Aftershock to stop the peak from the corner. sociablEE causing damage as well. Shao managing to get one, but that is all meticulous from the Flux team. And they make their way through. SUYGETSU 1v3.
Oh, we've seen them do it before. Let's see if they can do it in this. The breach, Rolling Thunder available.
What? This is outlandish. They're both posting up towards A. This is so smart, though. You clear out the first operator player, a rendezvous away. You're not expecting the second. The question is, have they read into it or not? Won't matter. You can't turn a page if you're dead. Yetu falls and cNed finds it.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be kicking himself after that double up short, but it's Woot who's going to be taking the first pick onto site, trading out his teammate onto the kill onto SUYGETSU.
cNed finding the first. Angel perhaps teeing him up to get going with a little bit more. The utility comes through. The next more aggressive angle taken, and another shot missed. Not finding their way through just yet. Again, it happens.
Off season, they are, well, a core of 4 plus cNed now, and possibly
one which began on Haven. They did start out the better team, so NAVI perhaps need to grow into this game a little more. But Angel now the 3rd player picked off on C site, with yet no trades in place whatsoever. Zyppan will be the next one to try and challenge, and he's gonna give it his best go. Finds the first, but that will be all. Now cNed again in a clutch situation, 1v3. Vandal in hand this time around, gets the first. Looking to make up for a couple of errors gone by, and more than capable of doing so. Smoke to the corner, perhaps not aware of Woot's position, but considering it, the entirety of the time. This one now so difficult with both players lining up. The angles kept from the opposite side. No cloudburst to challenge. 7 rounds in a row for Fireflux. In the middle of that as well, the timeout from Doombros. You expect perhaps the adjustments to it have been made. And
this is 3. Play the man advantage. Play off your trades.
Nice kill from Yetu to open up. Looking to come back through now. Shao just about finding that one. Eventually gets it. Paranoia in towards the site, keeping these players guessing. That is all that it is right now for NAVI. 4 versus 2. They've conceded the site. It's just about retaking as an organized unit. And look how much respect they're giving to Fireflux from this position. Having conceded the last 7, this is imperative for them to pick it up.
Absolutely, but we do have smokes available to try and cut off this line of sight for the tour de force on long, but breach 1 for 1. Omen's still available. Smokes should be rotating up now.
Yeah, it's the cloud burst, 1 by 1, forcing Yetu deeper and deeper. Gets a kill onto cNed. The diffuser's actually stopped. It's only halfway stuck. Will eventually go Fireflux. Their consistency is that they love B. And this time they've gone proactive. Taken some C connector control. Rolling Thunder heading on through. Angel flashing out to the site. Can't quite find the engagement he would have hoped for, but eventually gets it. A player advantage now for NAVI into the retake, and they're starting to come alive in this game. Piece by piece, it all falls together. Piece by piece, it all falls apart if you're Fireflux. Like Jenga, you make one
if needed.
Yeah, Fireflux have already given themselves 7th rounds. They'll be looking for an 8th here, which is a fantastic read against the playstyle of Fireflux.
Yeah, definitely. We've got the Nightfall invested as well, so the information is going to be gathered on the players on a long, and the rotates. cNed now rotating in for this site hit. 40 seconds left on the clock.
Has the operator to try and work with. Here come Fireflux. They start to move through, and Angel is only able to resist for a moment. The kill's being found by them once again, but this is the last round. NAVI have to show absolutely every inch of their fiber, what they are made of on this occasion. And here comes cNed. He's got the blades out and he's connecting shot after shot. Only good for 2, but even that is an achievement in and of itself. Shao 1v2. He's got to find the other end of this game. The remaining.
We're going in for an A split. We have 3 players posted up towards C, so this is going to be the weaker side of the map. It's going to be going into a retake, as site has been completely left up to them. Let's see what the retake setup looks like and how they're going to go for a 5v5 retake here.
We speak as well of cNed being that individualistic player at times, and he is holding a very aggressive angle, looking to try and find a first engagement before dropping into a deeper crossfire. Gonna get it eventually. Yetu does fall, another one as well, but all the while Fireflux finding kills of their own. NAVI not quite doing anything in this situation as a completely flip things if you're NAVI. We know how good they are on the pistols. If you can isolate a fight, could go huge, but sociablEE is the one to do it instead. Peels away off the boom bot and will lay a blast pack down for whoever looks to challenge next. It will be SUYGETSU at the double, finds a couple kills. cNed as well. This is exactly what we spoke of. So clinical on rounds like this, and NAVI with an opportunity now to find something for themselves, immediately tie it in the context of the second half. Player advantage, crossfires up, and no flank this time around.
cNed will be holding that since the information isn't gathered just yet. The marshal in the hand of Yetu. But now the information is going to be there. SUYGETSU taking first contact.
And considering the quality of these players, I think he's happy to literally just walk up being that one player. Take it a little bit slower as the meat and potatoes is taken out by those 2 players. SUYGETSU and cNed, who has come alive here in the second half. And there we have it. Clears out late. The Prowler now invested to check the flank. Woot on the front end, however, will be the one looking to cause problems. Can't do it.
Yeah, lovely pick onto skin. Now it's all down to sociable. Possibly trying to play for wild damage here. There's, unless you can go absolutely massive with these crossfires and contact plays, it's the prospects are dwindling for the Rays. Oh my gosh!
Yesterday against Barbers too, they were able to find 7 rounds. Only dropping 1 when things did swap over. Shao's falling here already. And Fireflux are looking to, you know, make this more than 2 rounds, which are dropped. Interesting trademark in mid, like very aggressive the way that that's been placed from SUYGETSU. But the positioning of NAVI is one which sets them up to crunch from both ends. sociablEE gets one on the Sheriff, looking for the second, but it's only going to cut away half of Zyppan's HP, now posted at the front lines of the site to deny this fast retake from Fireflux on their eco.
Yeah, but it is a 5 versus 3 for their retake. I would favor them with the utility and guns available. The Stinger coming in and the Sheriff shots as well. But SUYGETSU posted it long with the operator. No smokes in hand now for the defuse.
Yeah, I think the roles have somewhat traded here for NAVI between cNed and SUYGETSU. When you go over to this half, cNed dashing in the entry now on the duelist role, whereas before he had been the operator player. Sightlines opening up for that to come into play, and it's Zyppan instead that will pick up the kill. 4 versus 4. NAVI slowing things down, looking perhaps to try and exploit somewhere else on the map. And actually, yeah, they completely redirect their attempts towards a 30 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be sterben, the one to try and hold them back. He could win them the round single-handedly here if it's big enough. Finds one, finds two. That's the spike. And perhaps even NAVI out of this round.
Last player standing.
SUYGETSU's playing that anchor position, right? He'll be on the Cypher sometimes, and with the buffs coming through, perhaps that's something we'll see from him later on, and also on the Killjoy. But look at this, the Chamber on the opposite side is equally deserving of credit. Yetujey finding that kill. They're 2 players up here, lingering on match point. NAVI having just used their timeout, not much weapons to call through here either. No real control, the defense spread thinly across all 3 sites. Equally as capable in every position, and with less than a minute left on the clock, they are perhaps fancying this B take.
They don't need to rotate, really. They have each avenue on lock, especially in a 5v3. It's the worst you can get is 3-man push.
Look at JN's utility. Has the full plethora. Fault line expended early on in the round to take some space. Here's the second one to follow up. Paranoia there as well. Zyppan's already made it in towards the site and eventually gets
half those 7 rounds straight, and then the one at the end making her an 8-4.
Yeah. NAVI using the Rolling Thunder to move through, and the kills start to come good for them. There we have it. Surely now closing this within 4 rounds, 4 opportunities, margins bigger than that which they've closed in tournaments past. But yeah, more than anything else, it's been a great show from Fireflux, even if they were to fall here, you know, beyond regulation and everything of C-Long by Wo0t. Is looking at the trademark, knows that it's there. cNed does find 1 kill in towards B, but JN's already traded it, and this can be fought back, and does so on the second time of asking. SUYGETSU also dropping. Angel perhaps also fancied to be the next on the chopping block. So nicely done. NAVI will bring it to a post plant. There's lots of utility to make this difficult for Angel. He's dropped low, and here comes Wo0t. Now activated from the flank position. He took up a ball, but can't claim the kill. 2 versus 2, low HP on both NAVI players, but they have some time in the midst of things to steady the ship in this afterplan.
Shadows traveling.
Don't have much utility available. Only a Paranoia really to be useful in this round.
Oh, it's such a big Paranoia though. Buys a little more time. sterben probing down into the depths of mid. Angel holding this angle. It's all about the timing. Shao finds the kill, and now with the tap, the peek forced out. Nobody in sight. sociablEE will be running for the hills to save this gun and save on towards another round. NAVI looking to save as well. Angel and Shao, of course, coming from the FPX core. There goes Yetujey once again, ringing off another shot which connects, this time with SUYGETSU. Wo0t in the corner, in place, and spraying players down. Yet again, good for 1. Enough to maintain the Fireflux advantage, however. And Yetujey will look to only increase it. Gaping wide now as he claims the 4th.